President Franklin D. Roosevelt spoke proudly of his record on crime as he campaigned in 1936. 4 days before voters emphatically re-elected him, the incumbent reminded a Brooklyn audience of his first term's accomplishments, from the National Recovery Administration to the Tennessee Valley Authority. Roosevelt then credited his successful war on crime for making the country's homes and places of business safer against the gangster, the kidnapper, and the racketeer. In response to those who might decry his New Deal and crime policies as meddling and interference, the president celebrated these new stones in a foundation for a structure of economic security for all our people, a safer, happier, more American America. The struggle against crime, Roosevelt suggested, was a significant part of his plan to secure the nation. The phrase war on crime was not new. Politicians and journalists used the same language to describe national efforts under Roosevelt's predecessor, President Herbert Hoover, who faced a sensationalized rise in racketeering and kidnappings. But just as his 1936 campaign speech suggested, Roosevelt made the war on crime his own. He dramatically escalated it into a sweeping, multi-pronged offensive against lawlessness. As journalist Herbert Corey explained that same year, Roosevelt delivered action where his predecessors and critics offered empty talk. According to Corey's book, Farewell, Mr. Gangster, America's War on Crime, President Hoover spent $500,000 on a major crime commission whose report got nowhere at all. Roosevelt and his Attorney General, Homer Cummings, in contrast, produced results. Although America was still the most lawless nation, the new national leadership was inspiring governors to convene state conferences on crime.